challenge ahead, hoping to come out of the gates strong. The Mississippi River and the skyline of New Orleans. As beautiful as ever on this terrific night in the Big Easy Time. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg, and Great, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Last season, early injuries held the Pelicans back.
There is a lot of character on that team. David, thank you. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team.
Their situation bears watching. Anytime you're missing this many players, it changes everything.
Now look at Memphis' starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Anderson is out there with Clark, and it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Lonzo Ball, and it's Adams in at the 5. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the player.
So Memphis will get the first possession. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Kyle Anderson is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Tillman in at the 5 spot. Here's Tillman. Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
And the fearlessness Morant plays with making the defense uneasy, forcing them to give in.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Two.
And the first one at the line is good.
The combination of scoring and passing at that PG position makes Morant valuable, an all-around player with a bright future.
Both free throws good from Morant. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Adams. Now here's Ingram. Anderson with the block. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. Here's New Orleans. Down low. And the dunk by Williamson.
You know, Bledsoe has developed his passing skills to the point where you've got to respect that part of his game. He's doing a nice job finding his open guys.
Now here's Morant. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Toronto.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Clock is at 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Here's Morant. Steven Adams making his last shot. Brooks for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got a couple of threes now in the first for Memphis. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bledsoe dishes to Ingram. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I think it's critical that Ingram's confidence continues to grow. And I think possessions like that will only help him moving forward.
Now here's Morant. Kicks to Anderson. Pass to Jang. Rejected by Ingram.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. We talked about how he's going to try and disrupt Brandon Ingram. Coach said he's too tall to block. He's like KD in that sense. But we have to get a hand up to at least bother his shot from outside. So, Kevin, they'll try to limit his clean looks. Of course, that brings in his in-between games. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the second pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
It's deflected. Bledsoe against Brooks. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Bledsoe, no good on that one. Greg, you played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey, you know, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story. And so it's New Orleans with it. The Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Williamson. He can't get that one. And Memphis the other way now. And here is Brooks. He's coming off a 22-point game against Toronto. The teardrop falls in. Brooks has got 8. The Pelicans trail. Ball with it. He had 16 points in the win against Memphis.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Brooks, the best of Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. Here's Valanciunas. Valanciunas. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's ball. The pass to Adams. To the inside. Ingram got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Zion Williamson. Great showing for him last season. He averaged 22 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
Now here's Jones. Inside. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Jones. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the game. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Allen against Redick. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot, and that one is good.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Pelicans make their last shot. Bain, Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. "35 seconds left to play in the first. He's covered by Anderson. It's rebounded by Memphis. An even 3-on-3 break. Feeds it to Allen. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
2 on the clock. The shot will not fall. He'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Pelicans trailed by 3. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. You've got Williamson. He's out there with Hernan Gomez. Hart is out there with J.J. Redick. Left side, Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. 4 on the clock. It's deflected. Tipped away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
It's the Pelicans with the ball. Back to Williamson. Left block shot on the way. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Now here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bain. Redick with the rebound.
I I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And Memphis making a change here. Melton's checked in. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential, very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
Here's Melton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside, Redick to the left side wing. Williamson left side. No good with the wing jumper. Memphis leading. Jones with it. Now defended by Williamson. Right side, Jones. Passes it to Tillman. And that comes off the assist by Jones. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside, Redick. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Floats one up, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And here they go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the foul line have been very effective.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Jones nails both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now here's Bledsoe. Yep, that one goes in there.
Hey, with the advent of analytics, you don't see too many guys shoot from there. But Bledsoe still finds value in the mid-range game.
Here's Tillman. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Bledsoe. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's the lob to Adams. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
It's been a work in progress for Bledsoe, developing his passing skills over time, working on becoming better at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Tillman. Morant outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Pelicans trail by 3. Ball, the bounce pass. Adams in the high post. He's against Jang. Now here's Bledsoe. He has 7. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Morant against Ball. Morant right side. Pass to Jang. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Now here's Bledsoe. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Bledsoe. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe.
You know, an athletic and strong player at his position is Bledsoe, and he's a confident guy who I think makes an impact at both ends of the floor.
He hits both from the stripe. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Brooks outside. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Adams trying to free himself up. Shots good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, really hard to corral Bledsoe when he's playing with that unbridled energy. He's understated, but always aggressive.
Now Morant. And it's Brooks in the corner. 6 to shoot. For 3. Some solid defense from Ingram.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Adams trying to free himself up. They get it again. And another 3 for New Orleans.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Brooks outside. And they get it. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 11 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah.
Oh, what a finish!
Good.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Now the pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Rejected by Ingram. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Grayson Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. On defense, New Orleans. That one goes. Count it. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Gorgie Jang doing a nice job getting the ball to the open teammate there. Nicely done.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Ingram drawing the double team. And Adams with the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. Kenny, a few years ago, the Pelicans were a somewhat veteran group. Now they're one of the more younger rotations in the league.
Yep, things change rapidly in the NBA, but the Pelicans, they got good leadership. It seems to be a good decision.
And at least a couple of their prospects have star potential. Now it's just about remaining P-A-T-I-E-N-T.
Yeah. Oh, what is that?
Patient.
Oh.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye, Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us, we've played to the first half of a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. New Orleans in the lead, so the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Shang is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shots good by Bledsoe.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Brooks outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Memphis. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Brooks. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They lead by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Now here's Ingram. He's got 11. Left side, Ball. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Morant surveying the D. Clock at 6 to the middle. Tillman. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Bledsoe. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Brooks.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Over Adams, and Adams sends it back, and he recovers it. Morant against Ball. For New Orleans, they've got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Now here's Anderson. Back to Brooks. Rejected by Ingram. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
New Orleans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for 2.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
He hits the second from the line. Memphis trailing here. And here's Anderson. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Valanciunas passes to Jones. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Houston Rockets. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity
Take a break.
to take a
Take a break.
step forward. Sometimes
2 shots.
tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And that one falls for Jones. J.J. Redick's checked in for Ball. And so Jones nails both of them. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Redick surveying the D. The shot from the low post is good.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Anderson outside. Pass to Tillman. Outside, Jones. And again, Memphis no good. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And that one goes long. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Bain covered by Redick. Here's Valanciunas, and the layup's good off the glass. Valanciunas has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. For New Orleans, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Number 13, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. New Orleans making a switch here. Hart's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Allen's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Valanciunas inside. Hernan Gomez covering.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Allen against Redick. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. Second, the Pelicans.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And he makes the first. And Allen drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
The Pelicans have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Defended by Jones. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Tillman. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Defended by Jones. Now the feed to Williamson. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Guys, they've done a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
For Adams. Good season for him last year. 6th in field goal percentage, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Passes it to Williamson. 1:04 left to play here in the third. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Brooks outside. Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. Unable to get that one. Good D by Williamson. The Pelicans have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
Here's Hart over Brooks. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Hart all out there at Bledsoe. Then there's Williamson, and it's Adams, and it's a 5 down low. It's the Pelicans 5. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And Memphis with another turnover here. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Hart. Here's Bledsoe. Good, nice job down low. Bledsoe's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Pelicans. Ball against Morant. And the pass to Allen. Here's Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Brooks kicks to Allen. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Now here's Bledsoe.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Nobody near Allen. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. And Memphis also making a switch. Anderson's checked in. And both free throws good for Brooks. Now, here's ball. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Williamson against Jang. Bucket is good. Williamson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And he's far from just a dunker. Zion is also capable of hurting you from outside.
It's Morant with the drive. Good on the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Williamson outside. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
An awesome rebounder at that position. The energy level Morant puts forth on the glass is tremendous.
Now here's Ingram. Loads it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And that one's good. Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Adams finds Ingram. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, this hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. The Grizzlies making a change here. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To tie it up. Anderson with the block. Bledsoe against Brooks. Count the basket.
Putting his height to great use there, filling out the situation and then hitting from mid-range.
Pelicans trail by 4. Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Williamson, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Williamson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Jang. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. To the paint. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that.
Adams finds Williamson. Adams with it. Brooks covering. Goes back up. Out to Ingram. Tries yet again. He lays it in. Ingram's got the game tied up here for New Orleans.
You want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his number is called.
Brooks against Bledsoe. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Bledsoe's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williamson looking it over. And here's Ingram from the arc. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
Bledsoe against Brooks. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th. Morant outside. Fires the 3. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Ingram against Anderson. Now here's Ingram. D right on him. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Williamson's got 27 points. The Grizzlies have got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's Brooks. And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
Boy, that was well done by Bledsoe there. Nice timing on that block.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
As big a basket as that was, the free throw probably even bigger. Now you've got a 2-possession lead all of a sudden.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 4. 44 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Now here's Ingram. Here's Williamson. Money!
Look at this young man come through in the crunch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 4. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Here's Brooks, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
if he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Morant against Ball. And here's Brooks from outside. The offensive rebound. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Morant for 3. It counts.
Timeout.
And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're leading by 1. 1 second left in the 4th quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
At the line for 2.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.